Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everyone. We have a new hero today. This is Chisa Yukizome, made by Cave Town, based on the Danganronpa 3 anime character, being the teacher of the students from the class that are from at least Danganronpa 2, from my understanding. So, yes, in this fight, they'll be fighting with Target Bowman, Impact, Wasteland Running, and Base Alpha. This fight will be against a new variant of Grey radioactive decay made by meep, and the fight will be taking place in Definitive Edition Insula Primalis. So let's begin. Great radioactive decay, ionized emissions. At the start of the game, put Grey's Vian character card into play, ionized emissions side up, and shuffle the Vian deck. At the start of each hero's turn, if all cards in that hero card are radiated, flip this card. Whenever it deals damage to a hero, radiate a non-radiated card in that hero's player until it leaves their hand. Living Reactor cannot discard radiated cards. Whenever a radiated card is played, the environment deals the hero who played that card 2 energy damage. That card has the radiation keyword until its play. At the end of the environment, or at the end of the Vian turn, Grey deals each hero target 1 residual energy damage. Then, if less than 5 radiation cards are in play a top card of the Vian deck. So yeah, with that, we'll start. We play Chain Reaction, Radiation. At the start of the Vian turn, this card deals the X hero target with the lowest HP, 1 energy damage each, where X is the number of radiation cards in play. At the end of the Vian turn, put a random radiation card from the Vian trash into play. With that, each hero target takes 1 energy damage, and then because of that, everybody has to radiate a card. So, right, and then there are less than 4 radiation cards in play, so we play top of the Vian deck. We get Irradiated Touch, Radiation. At the end of the Vian turn, Grey deals the hero target with the second highest HP 2 million and 2 energy damage. When this card is destroyed, Grey deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 energy damage. We're going to put a counter to remember how many radiated cards there are now. So there's 2 only. And then we start. So Bowman, they're going to play Knock and Loaded, Ongoing, Limited. At the end of your turn, you may discard 1 arrow. If you do, Bowman deals 1 target to projectile damage. Power, increase the next damage dealt by Bowman by 2. That is also a radiated, uh, radiated card, so they take 2 damage. And then we're going to use their base power. Snapshot. You get the top card of your deck. If it's a one shot, play it. Otherwise, put it into your hand. We get a one shot. We get Electro Arrow. One shot arrow. Bomba deals 1 target 1 projectile damage. Each target that is dealt damage this way deals itself 2 admin damage. Then, if the target is a device, it deals itself another 2 admin damage. We're going to just hit the chain reaction, so it takes a total of 3 damage after the self damage, so it's gone. Then with that, we draw. End of turn, we're going to use its the end of turn effect, discard a card, and deal 2 damage to the radiated touch. That will be all. Impact. They're going to play Slingshot Trajectory, Ongoing. When it's current display, Impact deals 1 target to infernal damage. Power, destroy any number of your ongoing cards. Impact deals X targets to projectile damage each, where X is the number of ongoing cards destroyed this way. So we get to deal 2 damage, then we're going to use that power to not destroy any ongoings, and then deal 2 damage. Get rid of the radiated touch, and because of that, highest takes 2 damage, that's Alpha, and that means we radiate another card. We draw, that's all. Alpha. They're going to play Sylvan Binding. First of all, they'll take the 2 damage. We have Equipment Limited. When this character's play, destroy an aspect. When Alpha will deal another target damage, you may discard a card to prevent the damage. At the end of your turn, Alpha deals herself to result psychic damage, then draw a card. Power, search your deck and trash for an aspect, put into play, and shuffle your deck. Destroy this card. We're there going to use our base power, Prowl. Either Alpha deals a target 2 melee damage, or reveal cards from the top of your deck until that space is revealed, put into play, and shuffle the revealed cards into your deck. We're going to just deal 2 damage. We draw. End of turn, we hit ourselves for 2 damage, and we draw a card. That's it. Chisa. They're going to play Baby Personality, Ongoing, Limited. Power, play a non one-shot card. Power, use 2 powers. We're then going to use that same ability to use, or that same power to use 2 powers, and use the first power to play a non one-shot card. We're going to play Talented Teacher, Ongoing, Limited. When a player would play a card from their hand, they may play the bottom card of their deck instead. Power, reveal the top card of 3 hero decks, replace up to 2 of them, put the rest at the bottom of their deck. We're going to then just use that power to check the top of bowman, then the top of alpha, and last one, the top of, we'll say, impact. We're going to replace the peerless shot and only that, an attack of the werewolf actually, which means we put accelerated collision at the bottom, and then we draw a card. And she should take 2 damage because she played a radiated card. Environment, we get the volcano, eruption imminent. This card is indestructible while it has 1 or more HP. When this card would be reduced to 0 or fewer HP, shuffle it into the environment deck at the end of the environment turn. If this card has 10 or more HP, play a token of the environment deck. If not, this card deals each other target and then itself X fire damage, raises this card HP. So nothing right now. It does play top. We get the pterodactyl thief, dinosaur. When an equipment card is destroyed, put it under this card. When this card is displayed, destroy an equipment card. At the end of the main turn, this card deals a target on its with the highest HP, exonic damage, raise the number of cards under this card plus 1. We have exactly 1 equipment card, so they take the bindings. Then highest takes 2 damage, that's gray. Villain, we play. Get unstable isotope. Reveal cards from the top of the end deck and the 2 radiation cards. And reveal, put those cards into play. Also, as a reminder, I should remind that technically 2 of the cards we have, they knock and loaded, and they have personality are radiated cards, so we're going to just put this to remind us. It's technically they're affected by a villain effect. So yeah, we get 2 radiated cards, we get a chain reaction, and mutated wildlife. Radiation. Increase damage dealt by environment cards by 1 whenever a BN target would be dealt damage by an environment card. Redirect the damage to a hero target with high HP. At the end of the BN turn, play the top card of the environment deck. Then everything gets discarded. We have 4 radiations in play right now. Then end of turn, AoE 1. And everybody has to radiate a card basically. So then with that, we get a random radiation card from the trash. We get another chain reaction, which will just mean we get this later, so just grab it already. We play top of environment. We get the primordial plant life, which can display each target gains 1 HP. At the end of the environment turn, deal the non-environment target with the lowest HP 4 toxic damage, then destroy this card. So everyone regains 1. Then we get the radiated touch again, and that would be all. Bowman, they're going to play Bola Arrow, 1-shot arrow. Bowman deals a target 1 projectile damage, and then it takes damage dealt by that target. We're going to hit gray, and that at least will stop them from dealing some damage. Then we're going to use power on knock and loaded, increasing next damage we deal by 2. We draw a card. End of turn, we're going to discard an arrow, and then let's us deal a total of 4 damage. We're going to hit the mutated wildlife with that. There we go. Impact. They're going to play decay in orbit ongoing. When this card is played, impact deals 1 target to infernal damage. At the start of your turn, impact may deal 1 target to projectile damage. If he does, destroy 1 of your ongoing cards. So we're going to hit the irradiated touch. Then we're going to use the power on Sling's trajectory, destroy the decay in orbit. That will deal 2 targets 2 damage, get rid of the mutated wildlife, and then hit, we'll say the chain reaction for 2. Draw a card, that's it. Alpha, they're going to play Furious Slash, that's a radiated card, so they take 2 damage. 1 shot, either play an aspect or reveal cards from your deck until aspect reveal, put into play, and shuffle the other reveal cards into your deck. Alpha deals up to X targets, 2 melee damage each, where X is the number of activates in play. So we review until we get 1. We get Insatiable Hunger, ongoing aspect. At the start of your turn, destroy a target with 2 or fewer HP. If no damage was destroyed this way, reveal cards from your deck until ongoing is revealed, put into play, shuffle the other reveal cards into your deck. At the end of your turn, if there are 3 or more aspects in play, Alpha deals the target with lowest HP 1 melee damage. We deal the 2 damage to the chain reaction to get rid of it. Then power, we're going to hit gray for 2 damage, draw a card. That's all. End of turn, we don't have 3 or more aspects. So yeah. Chisa, they're going to play Capture Student, 1 shot. Chisa deals target 3 melee damage, reveal the top card of a deck, replace or play the amount of its deck. We're going to hit the chain reaction, so we'll have to get more cards. And then we're going to reveal the top card of gray. We're going to put that at the bottom. Power, we're going to use two powers. We're going to first check the top card of alpha, impact, and bowman. We're going to replace impact and alpha. Then we're going to put bowman at the bottom. And then with that, the second card will be play, or the second power will be lesson plans. We take 2 damage, and that's a radiate card. That's still 4 here. Equipment limited. When a hero card is destroyed, you may destroy this card. If you do, a player plays a non-one-shot card. Power, destroy a hero card. In play, the owner of that card plays a non-one-shot card. If your card was destroyed this way, you may play a card. So yeah, we draw. That's all. Environment. We're going to play River of Lava. When this card is played, the volcano deals each target on itself to fire damage. At the end of the environment turn, if the volcano is not in place, search the deck and trash for it and put it into play and shuffle the deck if you search it. Then destroy this card. I'm going to assume that we still destroy the card no matter what. So yeah, AoE 2. Then with that, the pterodactyl comes out and it hits highest for 2 damage. That's still gray. Lowest takes 4 damage. That would be the irradiated touch. And the volcano is in place still, so nothing happens and this is destroyed. Gray. They're going to play Alistair Winter, minion. Increase damage dealt to hero targets. Hero targets cannot regain HP. Alright, so with that, we're taking an AoE 2 basically. We're going to prevent actually one dealt to Chisa, and they all radiate a card. Then with that, there's only 3 radiated cards in play, so we play top. We get Living Reactor ongoing. Whenever Gray deals damage to a hero target, either increase the damage by 1 or that player must discard a card. Keep in mind you cannot discard radiated cards. Then that's all. Bowman, they're going to skip play a card. They're going to activate the effect of Talented Teacher. So play the bottom card of our deck instead. It stays in place afterwards. As we get, pin the target, ongoing. Power, Bowman deals a target to projectile damage. Discard up to 2 cards. Each time you discard a card this way, Bowman deals a target to projectile damage. So we're going to then just use a power, hit for 2 here, discard the entire hand, and get rid of the Alistair Winters. And then we're going to draw a card. That will be all. Impact, they're going to play a card, but instead they're going to play bottom once more. As now they get, let's say, the collision, one shot. Impact deals a target to infernal damage. You may play a card. We're going to deal the 2 damage to Gray, then play a card. We could play another copy or another card from bottom, but instead we're going to play Inescapable Pool. Ongoing, when it's current display, draw a card, power, select the target. That impact damage is turned. Impact deals a target for infernal damage. So we get a draw. And then power, we're going to use the power in Inescapable Pool to deal 4 more damage. Draw phase. Right, Alpha, start of turn, we can destroy a target with 2 of your HP. If not destroyed this way, we get an ongoing. Or we reveal cards until we get an ongoing. So there's no target, we get ongoing here. We get Thrill of the Chase, ongoing limited. The first time each turn Alpha deals melee damage to each non-hero target. Each turn if the target is in play, Alpha regains 1 HP. Power, if there are 3 or more aspects in play, draw a card. If not, search your deck and trash for an aspect, put into play, shuffle your trash into your deck and destroy this card. So we're going to play Call the Beast, one shot. Return 1 or more aspects from your trash, from play into your hand. Search your deck and trash for sentinels, put into play, and shuffle your deck. If there are 3 or more aspects in play, draw 2 cards and Alpha regains 2 HP. If not, 2 other players each draw a card. We return the Insatiable Hunger. Then with that, we search for Cinder Binding. We put it into play. And then from that, we don't have 3 or more aspects, so 2 other players draw a card. We're going to give that to Chisa and Bowman, so they have something to sacrifice later. Then with that, we're going to use her base power to hit for 2 more damage again. Draw phase, end of turn. She hits herself for 2 damage and draws a card. That's it. Chisa. They're going to play Teachings. One shot, reveal the top 3 cards of a player's deck. Put 1 into play and the rest at the bottom of the deck in any order. We can choose Impact, Peeling for this, and then we're going to play decay in orbit from that, putting the other two at the bottom. And then that lets us deal 2 damage to Gray. Then with power, we're going to use the power to use 2 powers. First power, we're going to use the talented teacher to check top 3 here of everybody else. And we're going to put Alpha at the bottom, replace the other 2. And then second power, we're going to use lesson plans. We're going to destroy the Sylvie Bidens, let them play a card, and then they can play bottom for that. So instead of actually playing a card. So they're going to get Hamstring. One shot, Alpha deals the target with high HP, 3 melee damage. A target that takes damage this way cannot deal damage until the start of your next turn. So that's 3 damage to Grey, and they cannot deal damage. So that will prevent us trying some cards right now. We used to go to Silver Bindings, which is worth it. We draw, that's all. Environment, we play, we get the Velociraptor pack, Dinosaur. At the end of the main turn, this card deals the target with the lowest HP other than the Velociraptor pack X me damage, raise the number of dinosaurs in play. If you try this way, reveal the top card of the environment deck. If that card is a dinosaur, put into play, otherwise shuffle it into the environment deck. So end of turn, we still play top, we get another Velociraptor pack. Then the pterodactyl deals, also I just realized, they should be going here. All the silver bindings there. As then there's a hit highest for 3, that's great. Lowest takes 3 damage, that's the pterodactyl. They're not destroyed, so we check top. It's a dinosaur, we play it. We get Grazing Stegosaurus, dinosaur. At the start of the environment turn, the hero with the fewest cards in hand draws a card. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the target or cell with the second highest HP 2 melee damage. Then we kill the other Velociraptors, destroy the pterodactyl. This card's going out to the trash because of that. After that, we second highest takes 2 damage, that's impact. Gray, they're going to play a card. We get chain reaction, because we always do. That's the magic of chain reaction. And of turn 30 damage, it fails. We now get a random radiation card. We get a ready touch, which does nothing because it's gradient the damage. So we're good. Also realized we should have radiated more cards earlier by accident, but it's too late now. I apologize for that. That's it. Bowman, they're going to play Zipline Arrow. One shot arrow. Destroy one environment card, reveal the top card of the environment deck, either play it or discard it. We're going to destroy a Velociraptor pack. Then from that, we check top. We're going to play it. That's the River of Lava, so AoE 2. We draw a card. End of turn, we don't have any arrow to discard, so that's all. Impact. They're going start of turn. Decay in orbit is going to happen. We're going to destroy slingshot trajectory. There's a seal 2 damage to Gray. Then we're going to play Special Fitness. Ongoing. When characters play, draw 2 cards and destroy all other copies of Special Fitness. Whenever one of your ongoing cards other than Special Fitness is destroyed, you may destroy this card to put it back into play. So we draw 2. And then we're going to use Inescapable Pull to deal 4 more damage. Draw phase. Alpha. Gray can deal damage again. Also should have gained 1 from dealing him damage early because of 3 of the chase. Forgot about that. So we're going to play a Nerf your slash, get an aspect this time instead of playing the one we have. So we get Fangsat Claws. Ongoing aspect. At the start of your turn, Alpha either deals a target 2 melee damage or 2 targets 1 melee damage each. At the end of your turn, if there are 3 or more aspects in play, Alpha deals a target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. So then we hit something for 2. We're going to hit the Irradiated Touch. This all gets shuffled. That's all. Power, we're going to use the base power, deal 2 damage to this. And that will be all. We also dealt damage before, so we should have healed 1 because the turret stayed in play. We draw. Chisa, we're going to play Meticulous Planning. Ongoing. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of a hero deck, replace the at the bottom of the deck. Power, reveal the top 3 cards of hero deck, replace them in order, destroy this card. With that, we're going to use again 2 powers as always. First power, we're going to check the top 3 cards, the top card of 3 decks. We're going to choose Bowman, then Impact and Alpha again, just to keep the same trend. We're going to replace Bowman and not an Alpha, then Impact, put the card at the bottom. Then we're going to use lesson plans. Destroy pin the target. With that, we're going to let them play Practice Makes Perfect. One shot, draw 3 cards, you miscard a card. If you do, you may play a card. So, draw 3. Then we're going to discard a card. We'll play a card, but instead we play bottom. We get another Practice Makes Perfect. So we'll draw again. We're then going to discard and get Quick Draw Quiver. Equipment limited. Each time you discard an arrow, you may draw 1 card. Power, draw 2 cards, discard 1 card. Now with all of that, we draw, and that's all. Environment, start of turn, a player can draw a card. We're going to let Chisa do that. Then we play. We get dinosaurs at pit. When it's can display, shuffle the environment trash into the deck, then reveal cards from the deck until 2 dinosaurs are revealed, put into play, and shuffle the other cards into the deck. Each dinosaur that enter play this way deals each target 1 irresolvable melee damage. At the end of the environment turn, destroy this card. So we shuffle, and we get 2 dinosaurs, we get a pterodactyl again, and the Cornec Ankylosaurus dinosaur. Damage dealt to this card, or reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals it to dinosaur itself with high HP, 3 melee damage each. With all of that, that's now an AoE 2 that happens. That's a chain reaction. And yeah. Then, end of turn, we play top. We get another Cornet Sansaros. Lowest takes a total of 5 damage. That would be the Gazing Stegosaurus. They survive, so we check top. It's another dinosaur. They're going to now die. Then with that, this card is destroyed. Also discard. So we move everything. Then the Pterodactyl Thieves deals highest 1 damage. That's still gray. The 2 highest then take 3 damage each. That's gray. And impact. Then we do that again. That's gray. And bowman. And to finish off, lowest takes 6 damage. That's the Stegosaurus, so it dies. Villain. Start after nothing. We play. We get the Unwitting Henchman minion. At the end of the villain turn, destroy 1 equipment card. If a card is destroyed this way, Gray regains 3 HP. Otherwise, this card deals the hero type with the highest HP 1 melee damage. So, end of turn, every 1 irreducible. We have to either discard a card and make it 2. Bowman is going to discard a card. Yeah, discard this. Draw and then take the 1 damage. Impact is going to take 2. Alpha is going to take the 2. Actually, no, they're going to take 1 and discard a card. And Chisa is going to take just 2. There we go. There are only 3 radiations in play, so we play top. We get Contamination. Ongoing. Whenever a hero deals damage to a villain target, the hero must destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards. Destroy this card when 4 hero cards are destroyed this way in 1 round. Then with Enhancement, we destroy equipment card. The only equipment card we have is well, technically we have also Quick Draw Arrow, but we discard our copy, so we get rid of Lesson Plans. That heals Gray for 3 HP. And this goes under a Pterodactyl. Bowman, they're going to play Shrieker Arrow, 1-shot arrow. Bowman deals a target 1 projectile and 1 sonic damage. You may destroy 1 ongoing card. We're going to hit the minion, destroy this card. Then from that, we're going to use their base power. It's a 1-shot, it's the Boxing Glove Arrow. 1-shot arrow. Bowman deals 1 target, 1 projectile, and 3 melee damage. We're going to hit the Witting Henchman once more. Then with that, we draw. End of turn, we're going to discard an arrow card. That lets us both draw a card, and then we deal 2 damage. We're going to hit Gray, and then we're going to destroy the knock and loaded. Union's only with 2 radiation cards so far, and 1 card destroyed from this. Impact. Start of turn, they're not going to use decay in orbit. Then going to play this, hit 2 damage to Gray, immediately destroy the card. Then we use Facial Fitness, destroy it, to do that again, basically, as this gets destroyed, as they take 2 more damage. Then Power, we're going to hit for 4 more damage, destroy Decay in orbit, and draw a card. That got rid of a good number of things. Alpha, start of turn, they're going to hit for 2 damage to Gray, destroy 3 of the chase. That's the 4. Oh wait, no, that was already 4 cards actually. Never, that would have been gone already. So we're going to do a slight change here, as then we're going to keep special fitness, so it's one less card or one less damage done. Then we're going to use this, deal the 2 damage, destroy this card, then destroy this, because that way we can play a different tree of the chase. This one radiated, so that lets us start keeping the numbers a bit higher just in case. Power hit for 2 more damage, we draw a card, and that's it. End of turn, we don't have enough um, aspects to actually deal damage to lowest, so we're fine. Alright, Chisa. Start of turn, we reveal the top card of a hero deck, we replace it or put it at the bottom of the deck. So we're going to choose Alpha, we're going to put that at the bottom. Then we're going to play Capture Student, hit for 3 damage to Grey, reveal top of their deck, leave that card there. Then we're going to use the second power to just play Forgotten Crevices, ongoing. Once per turn, when a hero card will be destroyed, you may put it at the bottom of his deck instead. Power, put the bottom card of a hero deck into play, destroy this card. Withdraw, that's it. Environment, nothing start of turn. We get Primary Plant Life, so everyone heals 1 HP. Then end of turn, we play top again. We get Enraged T-Rex, Dinosaur. Increase damage cell base card by 1 at the end of the environment turn. This card is tied only with the second lowest, 4 melee damage. Then end of turn, lowest takes 6 damage. That's the Radioactive Thief, survives. So we get to check top. That's just shuffled. Pterodactyl deals highest 2 damage. That's Grey. The cornered Ankylosaurus deals 3 to Grey and 3 to Chisa. Then again 3 to Grey, this time 3 to Impact Running Wasteland. And then lowest takes damage, that's the Pterodactyl, it just exists to suffer every day. Then with that, lowest takes 4 damage, that's the Velociraptor Raw Pack, so they're destroyed, and then this card is destroyed. And then the T-Rex deals second lowest 5 damage, that would be the Ankylosaurus, so there we go. Villain. We get more unwitting henchmen. Then end of turn, everyone irreducible, and everybody radiates a card afterwards. Then with that, there's not enough radiation, so we play top. We get Blight the Land, radiation. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals each non-villain target 2 toxic damage, and each radiation card regains 2 HP. There we go. Then we destroy an equipment card. We only have 1 left, so that's destroyed. It regains 3 HP because of that, and then AoE 2 to each non-villain target. That's it. Bowman, they're going to play speed shooting. First of all, that's radiated, so they're make it a villain. A radiated card. Ongoing, power, play up to 3 arrows. If you play 1 or fewer cards this way, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's an arrow, put it into play. If not, put it in your hands. So we're going to play an arrow card, explosive arrow, 1-shot arrow. Bowman deals a target 1 projectile damage. Bowman deals each target in the play area 2 fire damage. So hit with Grey, and then hit for 2 damage to all of these. We're only playing that card, so we check top. We get Bola Arrow. We're going to hit Grey, prevent the next damage they deal, and that's it. We draw. Impact. They're going to play Repulsion Field. They will take 2 damage, but because of proper speed, they only take 1 as ongoing limited. When this card is played, Impact deals each non-hero target 1 energy damage. We use damage dealt to Impact by 1. So we do 1 damage to everything. Getting rid of this guy, and that's it. There. So then power, we're going to use the inescapable pull to hit for 4 damage to Blight the Land, and that's it. We draw. Alpha, start of turn, we're going to hit the Blight the Land for 1, then Grey, that heals it for 1 HP. We're going to play the Wolf Within, take 2 damage. 1-shot, either play an aspect or reveal cards from your deck until an aspect is revealed, put into play and shuffle other cards into your deck. If there are 3 or more aspects in play, Alpha deals up to 4 target 2 melee damage each. If not, reveal cards from the top of your deck until the aspect is revealed, put into play and shuffle the revealed cards into your deck. So we basically get 2 aspects. The 2 cards we got are Eyes for the Hunt, ongoing aspect, increase melee damage dealt by Alpha by 1 at the end of your turn. If there are 3 or more aspects in play, Alpha deals the target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage, which will be 2 now. And Blood Curdling Howl. At the start of your turn, Alpha deals a target 1 sonic damage. You may discard a card to destroy an ongoing card in that target's play area. At the end of your turn, if there are 3 or more aspects in play, Alpha deals the target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage, once more increased by 1. Then with that, we're going to use our power, hit for 2 damage here, There we reheat them so we don't get the extra thing. We draw. Up we get a special card, which is Full Moon. If you draw this card during the start of the game, draw a card and shuffle this card into your deck. When this card enters your hand, put it into play, shuffle your cards into your deck, destroy sealed bindings, reveal cards from the top of your deck until a spec is revealed, put into play and shuffle the revealed cards into your deck. So we get a new aspect. We get Lupine Sentence, ongoing aspect. At the start of your turn, reveal the top card of a non-hero deck, either discard it or replace and draw a card. At the end of the turn, if there are 3 or more assets in play, Alpha deals a target with the lowest HP 1 melee damage. Now with all of that, because of this stuff, even then from earlier, we have more than 3 or more aspects. So now we're going to start doing their effects. So 2 damage to lowest, then 2 damage to lowest, and 2 damage to lowest 2 more times. So there we go. It's kind of helping us clean up, if anything, so it's quite helpful right now. Alright, Chisa. So first of all, start of turn, they're going to check the top card of Alpha. We're going to put that at bottom. Then we're going to play Easy to Make Friends. That's a one shot first of all, so they take 2. Or sorry, that's a radiated card. Yeah. One shot, a player may put up to 3 cards from the hand to the bottom of their deck. For each card that left their hand this way, one hero regains 2 HP and one player draws a card. So we're going to choose Impact, move these 3 cards here. Then after that, because of each, we're going to heal Chisa for 1, give her a draw, heal her for 2, let bowman take the draw this time, and we're going to do it a third time, mostly because we want her to stay alive just for since she's technically the character we want to actually show off. So yeah, we draw, and we're going to let Alpha draw. There we go. With that done, power. We're going to use 2 powers. Then we're going to use Talented Teacher. Check the top card of each other's deck. We're going to replace Bowman and Alpha. Put this at bottom. Then activate the power of Forgotten Crisis. Put the one card of hero deck into play. So there we go. We put this. Do 2 damage to Gray. Then we would play a card, but well, we're going to actually play another Accelerated Collision. And then from that, we're going to actually, instead of playing card, we're going to put bottom into play. Thanks to the effect of the card, we get Meditate. When it's currently placed, draw a card. When impact damages the target, you may destroy this card. If you do, impact deals the target X infernal damage, where X is the amount of damage he just dealt. So we get a draw. And there we go. We draw a card, this gets destroyed, that's all. Environment, we play. We get a Grayson Stegosaurus. We then have to play an extra card. We get the Velociraptor part, perfect timing for a sacrifice. Then the 2 highest take 3 damage each, that's Gray and Chisa. Second lowest takes 5 damage, that's the Velociraptor Park. And then second highest takes 2 damage, that's, we're going to say Alpha. And that's it. Gray, they're going to play Blight the Land again. We have enough radiations to keep the AoE part, so then only 3 people take the 1 irreducible. We're going to say Impact, Chisa, and Bowman, so they all have to radiate a card. Then with that, there's enough radiation cards to not worry about extra play. Then AoE 2. This destroys the dinosaur, and all radiation regains 2 HP, so that's it. Bowman, they're going to just play Practice Makes Perfect, draw 3 cards, discard this radiated card, then play. Yeah, we're just going to try to go loud, so they're going to play Bowman Lineage, 1 shot, Bowman deals 3 psychic damage, play a card, use a power, and draw a card now in any order. So, take 3 damage, we're going to draw a card, then use the power, use the base power to play check top card, it's a 1 shot, so we play it, it's a Cit Arrow, 1 shot, Arrow. Bowman deals 1 projectile and 1 toxic damage. At the start of your next turn, damage dealt to a target is irreducible, so that's going to be Gray. There we go. Then we can play a card. We're going to play Electro Arrow. Did them for 3 more damage. That's it. Power, we're going to play Explosive Arrow to deal 3 damage here and 2 here. That will be all this time. We're going to check top. That just goes to hand, draw face. Right. Impact, they're going to play Horde Obstructions, ongoing. When this character's play, Impact deals up to 3 targets, 1 projectile damage each, reduce damage dealt by beyond targets by 1. At the start of your turn, destroy this card. So, we're going to hit those two. Okay, they have -1 damage. Then power, use the escapable pull for hit for 4 damage, draw a card. Alpha, they're going to hit for 3 damage to Grey, then block Howling Hold, hit for 1 sonic damage, and we win. So yeah, the brain was a bit difficult, but in the end we were able to just find out. To be honest, the acceleration of the environment made it more difficult since we didn't want to. We just let the volcano stay in play forever. But yeah, nevertheless, Chisa worked quite well as a support, to say the truth. Did a good amount of acceleration for the heroes. Felt like it was more of a taking care of the of the deck itself in a way that you always want cards at the bottom to let her play them later or let the heroes do it in a way that it felt good. So yeah. Nevertheless, there's still cards we haven't seen yet. So let's begin. Power of Cleaning, ongoing. Once per turn, when you would put a card at the bottom of its deck, you may put it at the top of its deck instead. Power, play a random card from a hero trash. Clean Desk, one shot. Each player may put their hand at the bottom of their deck in any order and then draw 4 cards. If each player does this, a player can play a card. After School Lessons, ongoing. Once per turn, when you reveal a card, Chisa may deal herself 3 psychic damage to put that card into play. Sweeping, one shot. Destroy an ongoing card, an environment card, or a target with a 3 or less HP. This does not trigger any destruction effects. Rowdy Students, one shot. A player may put up to 3 cards from their hand to the bottom of their deck. For each card that left their hand this way, Chisa deals 1 target to irreducible psychic damage. Teacher's Break, ongoing. Draw a card, Chisa deals 1 target to psychic damage. Power, another player draws a card. Decluttering, ongoing. When this card is destroyed, a player may put a card from their hand at the bottom of their deck to draw a card. At the end of your turn, a player may put a card from their hand at the bottom of their deck to draw a card. And that will be all. Once more, they mostly just deck manipulation, mostly care about the bottom to actually be able to let the players have some way to either play it later on, thanks to talented teacher and effects, or otherwise at least let them ignore cards passively. So nevertheless, still a good deck. Once again, thanks for watching. Sentinels of the Multi is owned by Greater Games. Please support the official release, no matter how hard it may be now. If you want to search for Target Bowman, it's in Sentinels Community Customs. If you want to search for Great Radioactive Decay, it's in meep Mix Confusing SOTM. If you want to search for either Alpha or Insula Primalis Definitive Edition, it's on Sentinels enhancivized. And if you want to search for Chisa Yukizome, it's on Sentinels of the Cave. Once more, thanks for watching. Goodbye.